Have you ever fallen in love with a stripper?
I fell in love with a stripper that I met at a comedy club.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Then, we fell in love as a couple. But as far as a stripper, I think we've all waited for that one chick at Denny's till 3:15. Man, she told me she was coming. I'm telling you, she liked me. She likes me. She.
Okay, that sounds like suspiciously like my voice.
Yeah, it would be you. You're the only Momo that would say that to
He
me.
would wait at Denny's.
Yeah, oh, he'd be at Denny's till 6 in the morning.
But here's my thing. Like I went once, and the girls were just so hot that I literally got a headache just because you can't do shit. You can't jerk off. That's the thing.
How
with
did
me.
you ask? Like, did you be like?
No, I didn't. I didn't ask.
That's
them.
the problem.
But I'm also too cheap. When they wanted like $100 for 15 minutes, I'm like, I don't know, man. That's,
Well, I mean, not well, Lee.
Listen, when a chick says she wants $100 for 15 minutes, you put 3 in her hand and go, how about 30 minutes and let me suck your pussy. That's it. That's it.
What's the point of sucking someone's pussy?
That's it.
To pay for.
That's it. Who gives a fuck? What are you doing now? Nothing.
Yeah. When
When you were taking the fucking miserable down to the fucking the sushi with the fucking belt, you were paying $180 and you were getting nothing. So what's the difference?
Lee, for $100, you're
Yeah.
probably gonna get fucked or jacked off, and you've never been with a girl at this.
Oh no!
When do you go? When do you
I would pay to have sex
Why
at
don't you
$100.
go down there and let them take care of you? One day?
Yeah,
Let 'em
come to
hook you
my
up with-
club, dog.
It's a nice little Mexican chick that needs to stay in the country.
Dog, you will fuck so much you'll zip line from the club to the car.
I'm telling you.
I'll just live there.
I'm telling you. You're going to have to pay somewhere. Just go.
I
Trick them. You're either going to have to pay me now or pay me later. No chick's going to let you take them out for a hot dog and take you home.
No.
You had the ayahuasca chick. She abandoned ship. You never wanted to bring it to your house. You just got to lift a rock somewhere. Nobody's going to give you nothing for nothing. Look at your dick. Look at you. Would you suck your dick for free? No. They got to get something out.
I'm a good person,
Steak,
I think I
who
would.
gives a fuck? I want a good person. I'll join the church. There's a lot of good people at the church. You're a good person.
I think that's
What's that gotten you? Women like to get their head spit on. Women like when they say to you, "Don't come in my pussy," and you come in their pussy. Women like when they say to you, "Don't come in my mouth," and you blow that load in their mouth and half it on their face.
That's why I don't get it.
That's why you're a celibate, dude.
I'm not celibate.
You're celibate. You're gonna be celibate.
I'm an
for the rest-
incel. I'm involuntary.
You're gonna have to sell to get a bit.
You're gonna
Fuck
have to just go to one of those chicks at the fourth wall and say, "Look, you come down here. You got nothing going on. I got a nice bed. I got food. I got the keto diet. I got a juicer. Come over. Let me give you a nickel. Come over.
A nickel?
Suck my dick. Yeah. Nobody's gonna give it to you for
I'm
free.
not, but I'd
And you
rather
might as
jerk
well-
off eight times than spend $500 on a blowjob.
You're gonna jerk off till you're 90.
Yeah.
You're in no
Spend
danger.
$500 on a blowjob.
But it's not a blowjob.
You're never gonna have a blow.
Just tell her.
Yeah.
You wanted 3. That's why I said to you. The girl said she wanted 100 for 15.
Yeah, just
You're going to
dance
give
on
her
you.
3 for 30, which you're like, Joey, it should be 3 for 45. No. That yardstick is for me to eat your pussy and come on your titties when I whack off right in the boots. And if you can't live with that, that's how you negotiate, dog.
Yeah.
You tell them that right from the start. There's no 15 to dance. We're not even going back there unless I see that monkey. Well, I don't do that. Well, that's too bad. Get me somebody who will. Because there's somebody in this filthy fucking club
Lee.
that'll suck your dick and lick your asshole for
And the cops aren't in there waiting.
No, Lee, look, you
the
go
best
into
thing
the
that can
club.
happen to you is you get arrested. You get
No,
some
it's
street
not.
cred.
Go into the club, all right?
All right.
And notice the girl that keeps walking around and asking people for dances, and they keep telling her, no, 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 no. That's the one
Okay.
that you go, hey, come here. And she's going to be shocked because all the girls seen her. Oh, fuck, she finally got somebody. Because all the girls, they fucking make fun of each other. Oh, this bitch can't get dances.
Okay.
You tell her, hey, it's 15 minutes for $100, right? Okay, because last time, like, she let me put a condom on and, like, I got something. And then the girl would be right there. Look, you put that condom on, you're not going to be back there for 15 minutes. They're going to make you nut, like, in 7-8 minutes.
That's fine. Okay.
Right now, they'll make
I
you
just-
nut in a minute.
I got stamina. You
Pussy
don't
in 8 months.
For real,
It's been like, for like 3 or 4.
No, hey, when are you going to do my podcast?
Whatever you want.
Okay, After the podcast, we're going straight to the club.
Okay.
Me and Side Dick Eddie.
All right, but I gotta say, because I've seen clips from your podcast, I don't want to get whipped naked. Like,
No, you're not gonna get.
Everything. Whip them. I don't give a fuck. Do it on a Thursday so you don't have to be back till Sunday.
Okay.
That's your best bet. Keep them down there. Put them in a casket.
I got you.
Make
dog.
some chick physically abuse them and smack them and piss on his
stop
mouth.
giving me ideas.
Make
Yeah.
them wear
Yeah, make
like
him put a
American
mask-
History X shirt.
Put a mask on with a ball in his mouth. Do the whole fucking thing. Tell him it's the keto diet. Yeah, I can't bite into it. It's not bread.
Hey, you ever been whipped, dog?
No,
I got whipped. It fucked me up.
that's okay. I'm not Denzel in fucking that movie. I don't want to get whipped.
How come it's okay for me to get whipped then?
Because you need all the action you can in your life. Anything you could get. Because from the fourth wall, from the fucking Dante's Inferno to your house is all you see. And then you sit there at 10 o'clock and let the four walls close on you. So at this point in my life, anything that good, if you fall down the stairs, it's good. Because at least something happened.
I don't know how I agree with that, but
You know what I'm saying? At least you had to protect yourself. You
Lee,
protected
I got
your
whipped
coconut.
and it kind of lifted a lot off
You need to
me.
get whipped, spit on, some
Yeah.
chick to call you a filthy Jew, that she hates Jews, and she sucks your dick, swallows your cum, and spits in your face. You need that type of shit. You need to fuck a Jew hater that'll get on top of you and just work those hips until your fucking back breaks. And she starts spitting in your face, telling you your mother's a cunt, that type of shit. That's what you need. You need some chick just to get on top of you and choke you.
Lee, they're
from the
out there.
bottom. It's just fuck you.
I don't want to live in a world with that.
And tell you,
That's
and
crazy.
tell you, say goodbye to your mother because I'm gonna kill you. You fuck. What would you? And you're like, stop it. I have a podcast at 4. I have a new sponsor. That's what you need. You need all the action you could get.
Lee, would you, if I was to arrange that, would you do it?
He has no choice.
Can we go without
He's-
the getting beat up part?
You
No,
know-
I mean not beat. It's gonna be a beat up you like.
Yeah,
You know,
beat
like,
up
they're
that you
gonna-
like. Punch in the stomach one time, call you a punk ass bitch, and then
Hey.
whip you and then sit on your face.
You know,
it
that
feels
sounds
good.
You'll
That
be
sounds
bleeding
good.
from your mouth while you're sucking pussy a little bit, and then the blood mixes with that pussy juice.
Yeah.
And you get like a light HIV effect, but it's gonna be all right. You're Listerine afterward, and you go home and you don't breathe on nobody. You know what I'm saying? You don't breathe on nobody.
Your pets will know.
Yeah, but that's what you
I like
need.
that's okay at the beginning, but then you like the slight HIV effect.
You need to
No, none of
build
that.
up. You need to go to that one massage place on Lancashire. They got an ugly Chinese chick that works over there, but she'll suck your dick with cellophane on it. And I'm telling you, I got friends that go over there. They put cellophane on your dick. And you gotta
What
fuck,
the fuck is cellophane?
Plastic wrap,
know,
like you put on when you
saran wrap.
microwave something.
and they put a Scotch tape, like not Scotch tape, a rubber band.
No,
Because they can't get caught with condoms over there. My friend goes over there. He's a filthy animal.
they can't wear
He's like
condoms.
60. He's like, I go over there all the time. They're great. $180. They fuck.
That's another reason why I don't want to do it, because I imagine the guys that are fucking these girls,
Come on, everyone's
they're worse than the girls. I think
no.
Well, not for nothing. You know Craig Robinson.
that's the problem.
You know what I'm saying? So just get down
At least
there.
I'm clean.
Well,
Because you haven't fucked nobody.
I
That's
fucked-
yeah, you got to fuck some dirty people that got like the HIV to build up your resistance. Oh my God, I took my wife out to eat the other night. And there was a gay waiter, and he brought over the dish, and I go, "Is this 2 orders or 1?" And he goes, "It's 2. It's 2 orders." I go, "The plate looked like it's got the HIV." Dog, he went pale. Like
Yeah.
he's never heard that expression. Like, yeah, it looks like it's got the HIV, because the plate looked light. They should have been more fucking clams on it. I'm like, the plate's got the HIV. He's like,
He's probably still in rehab or therapy over that.
Shit. That's fucking.
maybe 12.
Oh, that's so cute.
Maybe.
That's so cute. Pant coming at
Dog,
12.
she broke my fucking soul.
Of course she did.
She didn't break my heart. She broke my soul. Like,
Yeah.
that broke me for 3 or 4 years.
Until you were 15.
It would no. Like, she broke me at 12. Broke me. Like, I got left back. Like, it was fucked up. I couldn't go to summer school. I couldn't think. I stopped going to karate. I stopped playing
It was
basketball.
your first pant cum situation?
It was my first love. I was just brutal. And we got caught playing hooky. We would play hooky every day for the second session. We would go to school from 9 to 12 and then go to ShopRite. We would steal Hubba Bubba and then go on the
Hubba Bubba's
rocks
back.
and confess our love to one another.
Oh my
And talk about how
God.
we were going to run away. Like we were going to bust out like Bon Jovi. That's why that album always reminds me, because everybody from New Jersey will bust out together.
And what was her name?
New Yorker.
New Yorker?
New Yorker. She was Cuban. Nuirka.
Nuka.
And she was gorgeous.
Oh
I mean,
my
skinny,
God.
Banging. Indian Cuban, like she
Yeah.
had like American
Beautiful
Indian
skin
blood
tone.
from Cuban.
Yeah.
And it's fucking crazy. We dated. I was in love with her. Then my mother fucking called her mother a whore and called her a whore in Spanish, and that was the end of me dry humping her and shit. I couldn't.
No
do it.
more pant come after you call him a punta.
But then 2 years later, we were friends. We were fucking,
Friends, you guys would go for coffees?
No, there was no coffee in those days. We rode our bicycles and played bucks and fucking got the ice cream.
Oh,
man.
look who woke up and just
And
said yoo-hoos.
I hated her fucking brother. I fucking hated him, and he hated me. But we all hung out with the same clan, so he could never really do nothing to me. And one day I had this bicycle. My friend Valentine used to steal bicycles and redo them. And he used to go, take this bicycle, take it for a ride, let me know what you think. And I would come back and go, it's not a bad bicycle, but you got to fix the fucking tire pressure. You got to put some oil on the chain. And he'd go, okay, whatever. So one day I take a bicycle from him. I go, he goes, take this bicycle, let me know how it feels when you shift. And as I was going down the hill, I go, Valentine, the steering wheel's not right. And he goes, don't worry. You're only going to go to Charles Court and back. I go, all right, I'm just going to go to Charles Court. So I go to Charles Court, which is the street over. Charles Court is a circular street.
Yeah.
What do you call this? A cul-de-sac?
Yeah, cul-de-sac.
It didn't close off, but you could just make a circle. In
Right.
the middle, it was an island, sort of, and there was two houses that were back to each other. So I dropped the bicycle on the bottom of the island, like on the middle of the island.
Mm-hmm.
And we were playing stickball, like over here by Dean LaPrete's house. It was Sabatino and this kid named John Prongay, who I just did an interview of the Iceman. That was the guy, the Iceman's helper. He had the Mr. Softy truck. His kids were all playing. And New Yorker was there with a bunch of other girls, and we just do, what 12-year-olds do.
Yeah.
In New Jersey, we play stickball, and the other girls are playing. Nobody was into pussy then. We were just starting to like pussy and whatever. And she picked up the 10-speed. Right now, I'm over here playing stickball, and I see her pick up the 10-speed, and I'm doing New Yorker. Be careful with the fucking steering wheel. So she grabs onto the steering wheel, and she comes up the hill.
Uh-oh.
And she's pedaling up towards me. I'll never forget that she's pedaling up top. Well, she took the bike from like a corner, and she went by me.
Yeah.
So we went the other way of the island to catch her. I kept saying, New Yorker, watch the fucking steering
On your
wheel.
feet.
Me and like three of my buddies like, New Yorker, watch the steering wheel. You know when somebody steals your bicycle
Yeah.
to goof on you? She did it as one of that.
Oh, and she didn't know it was fucked.
And she didn't know it was fucked. So she gets on it, and all of a sudden she takes the turn, and she's going downhill. We're coming from this way like this, and I'm yelling at her, New Yorker, stop the bicycle. New Yorker, stop the bicycle. New Yorker, stop the bicycle, the fucking steering wheel. And she's giggling the whole way, and we're like, New Yorker, stop the bicycle. And she went to turn away from us.
Oh, God.
And she went over the fucking steering wheel, right? Bam, banged up. She got up, We carried her up. She was fine. We talked to her for a while.
I was just really stressed out.
Oh, my God, her grandmother
That story really stressed me out.
Oh, you have no fucking idea.
I pictured her careening over a cliff.
We all said our goodbyes and went home at 7 o'clock to eat dinner in our own homes. The next day I go to school, 8 in the morning. The teachers are waiting for me outside. They go, did you hear the news? New Yorker had a blood clot in her brain. They're in intensive care. She might not make the day from her falling on the bicycle. I live with that till this day. I did not push her off the bike. I did not go for. She didn't hear us, and when she went to turn away from us, she went over the front handlebars. I mean, it was bad. It was like she was telling the mother, open up the windows. My grandfather wants me. Open up the windows.
She was saying that?
Yeah, they were crying in the room and shit. I could see my grandpa. He wants me to come with him. But
She said she could see her grandfather?
It was fucking horrible.
Oh, my God.
So at the end of the school day, we all went over to the house, and then they got her out of intensive care. She's going to be in a coma for a while, but she's going to make it.
Induced coma?
Like, I don't know. I don't fucking remember. It was like this fucking. I was in the 8th grade. And she was a freshman. Okay? Because I got left back.
Yeah.
So I went over there every day and bought a goldfish. She liked goldfish. Afterward, they shaved her head.
Oh, my God.
All right. Let me tell you how good looking this bitch was. With a shaved head in 1977.
Just rocking it.
She still won the homecoming.
Yeah.
Queen freshman year.
I'm sure.
She was just gorgeous. I had gone crazy. Like, I was out of my league. She would even tell me, I can't kiss you in front of the other people. We used to just walk home together and go behind a wall and make out. And I'd dry hump her up against the wall and shit. So we never dated again. You know, there was no bad
did she
feeling.
recover?
She recovered. And then that was when I was in the 8th grade. And she was a freshman. And I'd see her at the high school and I'd say hello. And we were still kind of friendly. And one day my mom dies. I think she comes to the wake. And then like a year or two later, I'm living at the Bender's house. And I'm a junior in high school. And one Sunday night, Mr. Bender, I hear the doorbell ring. Mr. Bender goes, there's a girl out there. She wants to talk to you. I go outside. It's Nikki Ariza.
Shut up.
She's a 12 now.
Yeah.
You know, like I never, at that point I was into other girls. The heartbreak was done.
Of course.
I would see her and not really look at it. And I go, what's going on? And I looked at her tits and they were ginormous. She hit the side of the head that controls the growth of your tits. So her tits in high school, senior year, were mountains. And it also
She
made
hit the side of her head that controls.
This is the craziest
Can someone
thing.
punch me in that on my way out?
But she also fucked her up because she was as Catholic as I was. Obviously, that's why we were dry humping.
Right.
I mean, the day I sucked her titty, she cried for 4 days. But that was, in those days, that was the last thing on your mind, that you were going to suck your tits when you were so into Catholic school. But let me tell you something, bro. She looked me straight in the face, and it was like 3 weeks away from the senior prom. And she goes, Coco, I need a big favor from you. And she, like, we never had sex. And she looked me straight in the face. She goes, I need a big favor from you. She goes, I don't have a date for the senior prom. She goes, me and my boyfriend broke up, and I'm not in the mood of getting a boyfriend. She goes, if you take me to the senior prom, I will make it worth your while. I will fuck your fucking brain. I mean, she went from a girl that didn't even talk that way
To like knowing how to talk that way.
Like, I will fuck your fucking brains out. You will fucking come to death. And it was so intimidating. I was like, I'll call you in a week. And I just slammed the door. I went in, I jerked off. Like the fear went away, and I never called her again.
You never did.
Fuck no. That's how prudish I was at that time. Like, she's scared
It could also.
the fuck out of me.
But you know when people say they don't want to meet their idols or their heroes because they're going to be disappointed?
Yeah.
It could have been bad. Maybe it was better you didn't.
No, if anybody was going to be bad, lacking in the sex department was going to be me at that age.
Oh my God.
I would just get excited and come all over myself and run home.
You never called her again?
Was she petrified?
Joey, you gave her a fucking brain aneurysm. The least you could have done was fisted the girl.
About 7 years ago, I was talking to a friend of mine, and she goes, guess who I saw? And I go, who? And she goes, Nikki. And I go, how's she doing? And she goes, she definitely doesn't want to talk to you. I go, really, Lisa? She goes, Coco, I was there that day. You didn't do anything wrong. You were yelling at her. She was giggling. She didn't hear you guys. And she went over the steering wheel. She goes, I was there. I knew how you felt. I knew how you reacted. I always felt bad about it, but I tried to friend her on Facebook. She pretty much told me to go fuck myself. I actually sent her a message, and I go, I heard you bumped into my friend Lisa. You know, I constantly think of you. You know, I know her mom had died, and I sent a note, you know. But whatever, people look at things. I mean,
They hang on to things and view them from a certain way.
I heard over the years, she just went off the deep end.
Yeah. A lot of beautiful girls tend
yeah,
to.
She went off the deep end. So I always live with that Jesus fucking Christ. Like,
It wasn't your fault.
when I got divorced, I saw all my shortcomings. And I wasn't going to put them on another woman unless I worked on those shortcomings. And guess what? After I became a comedian, I had more fucking shortcomings. Now I had less to offer a woman. I had nothing to offer a woman. What did I have to offer a woman? I didn't have a car. I didn't have an apartment. I didn't have security. I wasn't stable. I had nothing going for me. The only thing I had going for me when I met my wife was I was a member of the Screen Actors Guild. I was already a 3-year member of the Screen Actors Guild. Besides that, I have no other accolade at that time. I had shot a pilot for CBS, and I was doing spots at the store. She had no reason to believe in me. I was just one of the regular comics that came to the store.
Have you asked her what it was that made her stick around?
No, I know what made me stick around with her was a question she asked me like the first 3 weeks. She said that she could tell I was raised without a mother. And it really bothered me because I had met 2,000 people on my journey, And it took a white chick from Tennessee to tell me that. And that really flipped how I looked at things. And I could also feel that I gave that energy off. So it was a really slow process. Like, I kept it really slow at the beginning. And it's so weird because this episode was really going to be about love. And how when you're looking for love, you make mistakes. And when you're not looking for love, you find the perfect partner. You know, everybody wants to fall in love, you know. As a matter of fact, I have 2 friends that told me within the last week they getting married. 2 girls. I'm not going to let the cat out of the hat. But when you motherfuckers find out, your fucking wigs are going to flip. You know, and you think about it. I thought about both of these girls. You want me to tell you what happened? Over this pandemic, they saw what it was like to be alone. I told you that people were going to really change. These 2 girls lived to be single. And both of them, there's such a huge age gap in these women. One, I could see it, that she came to the conclusion that there's a lot more to comedy. I'm not getting any younger, and it's time to, somebody really loves me and they want to marry me. I got to think about it. And one was a young girl that I know that called me and said, I got proposed to, what do you think? And I'm like, you know, you just had a picture of you in a fucking bikini up on YouTube, and now you're getting married? How did this happen? And she's like, you're not going to believe it. We were friends. We both were in relationships. We broke up with that other significant other, and we stayed friends, and it just happened. And I could see why both of them are making that move. Because this left women with no security. 1,000 women realized how much it feels to be secure now. So now they're looking at men a different way. Like, I don't ever want to feel this alone again. And there's a lot of guys that are probably feeling this way right now.
Absolutely, yeah.
There's a lot of guys that are going, you know, fuck, I wish I had a girl to talk to 3 times a week, somebody to come over, maybe a girl who needs help with rent. And you guys could, no, I'm not making a lewd statement. I'm saying maybe, you know, it's somebody who you're relating to. You're both broke. So you're both putting shit together, and eventually you fall in love. It could be a neighbor. It could be a lady up in 4A. You know, things happen during this pandemic.
Well, I think it's the one that I don't want, because that's how I feel. But I don't want to rush into anything where I'm just so desperate to not feel lonely that I'm just going with anybody who has a pulse.
And you've already done that. So right now, you're looking. But it's so weird how when all this shit went down 10 days ago, I was talking to my wife, and I went and got the Lenny Bruce book. And I go, you know, find in this book, yes, he had a relationship with a stripper that was crazy, but where in this book does he talk about love? There was no love in my life. I didn't want any love in my life because I thought love would slow me down. I thought me falling in love would slow my love down for comedy and slow my momentum down. That's what I honestly fucking thought.
But even if it did, could it be like you live a fuller life with it? Like, yeah, maybe you do slow down a little bit, but you have a better perspective on stage, or
no, there was no perspective. There was nothing to gain. It was really weird because when I started dating her, since it was the Comedy Store, we kept it under the hat. We said, we're going to keep this professional so we both don't lose our jobs. So at the Comedy Store, we're going to be cool as fuck. And then we started dating like in July. And one time in September, I just went over there and stayed for like 4 days. And I was living with her. And then that Sunday after the Comedy Store, her and I went to Rock and Roll Rouse on Sunset. And who was in there? Eleanor. And Eleanor seen us, and she goes, what the fuck? So we go, Eleanor, we've been dating, but don't say nothing. And she goes, oh my God, this is the unlikeliest couple. like everybody would say. And then once we let the cat out of the bag, a lot of people raised their fucking hand, especially to her, about me.
Saying what?
That I wasn't good for her, that we were completely different, that I was an animal on wheels, you know, the whole fucking deal. And she's like, what, you don't think I, you know, at that time I was getting into fist fights at the Comedy Store. I threw a microphone at a guy, you know, so now I was like fucked up, and she's seeing this behavior. But she didn't turn her back on me. She understood where I was coming from. And so when she witnessed that behavior, and when people told her how fucking nuts I was, it pissed me off in a way behind my
Fuck
back.
yeah.
It pissed me off, and it made me work harder to prove to her I wasn't that person people were saying.
Was it mostly guys or girls talking shit?
Both.
Really? Okay.
Both. We laugh about it today.
I don't get that impulse. Because that happens, I think that happens a lot. People like to tear stuff down.
One of the best friends I had at the time pulled her aside one night and told her to be careful with me, that I was nuts, that I might fucking just leave, you know, just craziness. And she told me maybe 3 months later, and we both laughed about it. And when weeks got heavy, I pulled the plug on that motherfucker. I never talked to him again because you were cheering against me since day one. Why? How can I be your friend? Why? We broke bread together 1,000 times. Whatever warning he was telling her, I don't know what the warning was, because I had been a felon. I didn't know what the warning was.
So, at what point in this? It sounds like you took it seriously, but like, at what point did you see did you like really consider yourself in a relationship? Like, were you trying to avoid it, or?
I saw myself in a relationship at the 90-day mark, but I didn't want, like I said, I don't like taking people down dark streets. So I kept her at arm's distance, even though we lived together. It was very weird. We worked together, so she was with me. If I was there, she was there. If she wasn't working, she was with me. Do you follow what I'm saying to you? So if she was working, I was doing a spot. And if she wasn't working, she'd still drive me down to see her friends. At that time, the store was everything to us. So we were down there pretty much 7 nights a week. Very seldom. From the time I met her in June to maybe for about 18 months, we were like fucking 2 peas in a pod. The only time I wouldn't be with her was when I would go on the road with Rogan.
But you said you were keeping her at arm's length, like emotionally, and like what part?
I loved her. I cared for her, but I wasn't ready to get married. I was really far away from getting married. I still had to prove myself to me. I wasn't going to do to her how I failed the first time. There was no 2 ways. There was no 2 ways about it. That I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle being married the first time, and I was a civilian. Here I am fucking married. I'm a comedian? I can't handle it. So for a while there, I was dating her, waiting to get dumped. So I was waiting to get dumped from the Comedy Store. I'm waiting to get dumped by her. Because I really wasn't doing nothing productive. I was doing spots. I wasn't making any money. I was breaking even. Some months I would make half the rent. Some months I would give it to her in 2 installments. I wasn't doing anything sensational out of this world. I was paying a couple things off at the same time. And then she talked me into going to the IRS. I think it was at the 2-year mark where I realized that I was with a girl who had my back. This was not a one-night stand. This was not something that she was my girlfriend to be cool. There was nothing to be cool about by being my girlfriend. Do you follow what I'm saying? There was nothing to be cool about. She sincerely cared about me, and I sincerely cared about her. I cared about her so much that I was embarrassed about the drugs and that lifestyle. That's the only real thing I hid from her. I wasn't really. And you got to remember one thing. The last 5 years of my addiction, I didn't really get high with people. Somebody sent me an email the other day. My dad said he got high with you in 1988 in New York City. Bad news. I didn't live in 88 in New York City. I was in prison, stupid. You know, tell your father to stop smoking weed, you fucking Momo. So, no, I just didn't want to. I didn't want to take somebody down a hole like I did the first time. So I kind of kept at arm's distance till about the second year. And then I went to sign up at a rehab one time just to give it a try. If I could make it, I was trying to go in there anonymously without somebody saying, hey, I saw you at the store. Second fucking meeting, somebody fucking plugged me. So I couldn't go back there. I even signed up under a fake name. The whole fucking deal, you know. This is before, like, they was ask you for shit. This is like voluntary form. And you have an ID? No, I don't have it with me. Bring it next time. Yeah, I'll bring it next time. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't bringing it next time. So it took about 2 years and then 3 years. And I started caring more and more. But at the same time, I had to let her know that comedy was number one at that point. And that's very hard in a relationship.
How did she take it?
Like a trooper. And it wasn't by my words. It was by my actions. She saw me all those nights come home with, she saw me ordering headshots at 9 in the morning. She saw me stuffing envelopes. She saw me leave at 10 o'clock to go to casting directors to drop off things. I just wasn't the guy that got up and stayed on the couch. I got up in the morning, I vacuumed, I did some laundry, I fucking got on the phone. She taught me how to use the computer. I mean, I had no idea how to use the fucking computer. And it was just a process. 2009, we were together 9 years. I went for a Santeria reading. The guy talked something about me getting married. I called her up. I told her we're getting married. She said yes. I called her father on the phone. He said yes. And that was the end of it. I married her. About a month ago, I realized that July 1st is going to be our 20th anniversary. And I sat her down in the living room and I said, think about what happened the last 10 years. Like, we went from a couple that was living in a studio apartment in noisy Hollywood, in the hell of Hollywood, with 10 cats, to moving to the valley, living a couple life, which was really good. We had date night. We had all this shit. We would go to eat on Friday nights, like nice older couples. We thought we're never going to have kids. Then fucking life throws you a fucking fastball and you hit it out of the park, and now we have a kid. That's what happened the last 10 years. Not to mention comedy, CDs, fucking the road, not to mention all these fucking things. It's a bit overwhelming.
How do you stay married that long? What is the secret?
I was married when I was young and I hated it. I thought it was a sucker's thing. I thought that a woman, the truth, you want to throw the cards on the table? If I married you, Whitney, it's because I knew you were going to cook and do laundry and I could ask you to fuck you. I didn't know what came with it, what responsibility as a man, what responsibility came. And then I ended up homeless with no kid. I lost my kid. And you realize what it is. It's 50-50.
Yep.
I didn't start making money with my comedy until I started asking her for advice.
Wild.
Because we're whores. So then we ask, who do we ask for advice? Other whores.
Yes,
We're
that's
comedians.
so true.
So you got to ask somebody who's out of the business
That's
that
right.
looked at you and go, what do they want to pay you to do what?
That's insane.
Tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, but it's NBC. Tell them
It's
to go
so
fuck themselves.
true.
So when you
but
have...
he's my agent. He's allowed to talk to me like that.
Who's that?
No, I just mean like,
Yeah.
you're like, why would you ever let someone treat you like that? Because they're an agent, and we need like just the
No.
dumb like
My
fucking.
wife calls, like if I fuck up, my wife calls me Spider. Like from Goodfellas, the guy who got shot. She's like, you're fucking up, Spider. Go get it handled, like. So she's
You need
been,
a sane person's point of view.
So yeah, no, I want to just. What was the question?
How do you
It's
stay
just
married?
stay
that long?
married.
How do I
20
stay
years.
married?
That's fucking insane.
I give her the respect she deserves. I still do the date nights. I don't do stupid things with my friends. Like, I guys who go on trips
You think
play
about, you think
golf
ahead of time of
for
like,
3 days.
what's the
and leave their
aftermath of my
wives.
choices?
Then I see the guy a year later. I'm getting a divorce, or my wife cheated on me. Well, next time you go play softball with the guys, you're a grown fucking man.
Yeah.
You had from 0 to 20 to do all the athletes you
Yes,
wanted.
yes, yeah.
You suck dick at it. Now you want to play flag football when you're 40. Your wife gave birth 10 years ago.
That's right.
Once you're married for 10 years, the pussy gets way better. Remember, the pussy.
Really?
Oh, yeah, because no more outside condoms, no more fucking stress. Once I marry you, once you start dating somebody and you're with them 10 years, the pussy is tremendous.
What about the butthole?
I don't want to fuck my wife in the ass. That's disgusting. So 20 years, the pussy's even better. It's used to you. You're used
It's like
to
a
it.
Tempur-Pedic.
You know, when you first meet a girl and you go down on them and you sniff that pussy, it sniffs tremendous, but it's got like outside odors. You can smell like different condom brands and
Chowders.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
like toilet
that
seats.
guy used fucking.
Dracar Noir.
Yeah. But then the more you're with her,
The pH starts to adjust
Everything
to Uncle
adjusts.
Joey.
and the pussy gets tighter, it adjusts. It gets like it's like fucking. It's like putting your hand in the Hollywood Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? You put your hand in it.
It's like a
And
baseball
that's what
mitt that
women
starts
get.
to memorize
women are
your
like
hand.
a fine wine,
Oh.
especially when they stay with the same man for all those years. When you
I'm
see
like a cheap
woman
tequila.
looking good- But then when the husband dies, that pussy's tremendous, and she's 50, 52, and she's out of Dan Tanner's T-bone steak, giving that hot pussy out. You
That
gotta
monkey.
be kidding me, because now that's the problem. He's 51. In Cuban, you call them medio tiempos.
What's that?
They're at the midway point. These medio tiempos, that pussy's good. They can compete with 30-year-olds.
Really?
Oh, those 50-year-olds that have been married from 18 to
Because
30.
there's not all sorts of miscellaneous
No,
dicks.
they had a divorce, and for 4 years they didn't think they had it, and then now they started going to the gym and yoga.
Get the Kegels
Those
in.
50-year-olds. How many 50-year-olds do you know in Hollywood? Jennifer Aniston's about to push 50. Shit,
Jennifer Lopez just turned 50 as well.
they're not looking back.
Slamming.
Slamming, and yes, there's things that go on there, but
50 is the new 20.
she doesn't drink alcohol. She
Yeah.
exercises.
You really
She
do
goes
start
to
taking care of
Novathor.
yourself at 40.
You start taking care of yourself. You understand that you can't do 5 shows unless you're in great shape. You cannot go up on stage if I'm tired.
A lot of people are in better
You
shape at
cannot
50
go
now
up
than
on
20.
Shape that, I went
You
to
sleep.
jiu-jitsu today. I went to jiu-jitsu today. I didn't need to go to jiu-jitsu today.
No.
I rolled twice. It was fucking 97 degrees. I'm like, but when I got up, my gi was drenched. My underwears were drenched.
Yeah.
You get that old out. Everything helps.
Yeah.
Everything helps because we have to actually do 2 hours a night. An hour show, you're standing.
Yeah.
Everything fucking helps.
This
so,
tour was the first time I really was like, oh shit, you gotta, this is the first tour I've ever brought my own microphone, which I know is corny and everyone's gonna make fun of me. I never did it in LA
why?
because I kept getting sick.
Yes.
And
very much.
I was so embarrassed because I had seen someone. Do you remember there used to be a guy that came around the Comedy Store who brought a microphone on stage with a speaker? And everyone used to clown him so hard. I think it was more like the open mic circuit. You probably never met him. And I kept getting bronchitis. And I never had that before. And I don't know if it was because I was flying or I was just trying to do too much. I also was doing clubs this round and doing like 6 shows a weekend. You remember I was doing like 5 o'clock shows, 7:15 show, 9:30 shows. So I just started getting sick. And so I brought my own microphone and a doctor pointed it out. He was just like, do you share microphones with 300 road comics? I have like a microphone down my throat that says Bobby Lee's ball sweat on it. Of course I was getting sick. So I started bringing my own microphone and that actually really helped.
What kind of mic did you get? 'Cause that's a good idea.
I don't remember. I was so embarrassed. But I mean, my opener could use it. It wasn't like a thing. But I just brought it with me in my bag and put it up. And I don't remember the brand. I can send it to you.
Okay,
It was
please,
great.
That's a great
I
idea.
haven't gotten sick since.
I'm very worried. That's one thing that worries me a lot
Mm-hmm.
about having something going on the road, and you could smell the flu.
Dude, 'cause it happens to comedy store all the time. You see someone like,
Oh, yeah.
and you're like, well, go home. What you're gonna get everybody sick. One person's got strep throat. Everyone's got fucking strep throat.
No, but if I had to really, really talk about the keys, I mean, we struggled the first 6 years, like anybody other couple, finding your identity.
Were you touring a lot at the time?
Yeah, I had no respect for her whatsoever. Birthdays, Christmas.
You gotta have ritual. It's like you gotta
I
figure
did.
out what. And I think everyone or like women, every woman values something different. I value stuff like that. I do. I didn't have holidays growing up. Birthdays weren't celebrated. Christmas everyone was fighting. So now it means a lot to me. And sometimes I know it's stupid, but like a real birthday dinner just means a lot to me.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter why. Let's just do something fucking special and save us 2 months of fighting. You know, sometimes you just gotta just do it.
I've been here a long time, and I saw comics come, go, but I also saw how comics ended relationships. I've seen a lot of relationships end. And I look at, and no matter how much amount of money, the relationship ends. Usually a relationship ends because of stress over money. These couples
really?
have always had money. So what was it that was missing? It's time.
Together.
I love going on the road. I really do. I really do. But I have a 6-year-old. And like I was going to go to Miami Thanksgiving weekend, which I'm still going.
The Palm Beach Improv?
No,
Or the Miami
Improv.
Love?
I was going to do a theater, and I go, let me just do the club.
Yeah.
Do 6 sets and do it great.
It's
It's great. But I was going to go down Wednesday. See, this is what I do now. I was going to go down Wednesday, sell out 2 shows.
Yeah.
Thursday, who gives a fuck? Go to Boston Market. What do
Yeah,
I care about
best.
turkey? And then Friday and Saturday, do 2 apiece. And I go, you know what? Is the change I'm going to make Wednesday worth it being away from my daughter for Thanksgiving? She's going to be in bed at 8:30, so I'm taking a 10 o'clock red eye. And I get to
smart.
Miami at 6, Southwest, Mint.
JetBlue Mint.
JetBlue
Pod.
Mint. The
Forget it.
fucking,
Over.
I
It's
got my
over.
own, I got 4A.
Flying private.
I'm by myself. I
Yep.
shoot
2B.
down.
Nice shit.
And I got the other one. I got the it's 2 and
Get
4.
the little spritzers, the little mint
spritzer, the little
spritzer. I'll
mint
get the little
spritzer.
bag with the lotion.
And I got the plane ticket back just in case I want to come back because I'm in New York Friday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? I'm going to come all the way back to do 2
Mm.
podcasts. And then I go, maybe I'll do Sunday in Miami,
Mm-hmm.
wake up late, check out late, take like a 1 o'clock flight to the city,
Yeah.
get into New York at 4, get something to eat, sleep, and then Tuesday do all that serious radio.
Yeah.
And then do Town Hall Friday. That's a thought.
Yes.
That's a thought. That's what my thinking was.
For Thanksgiving.
But I don't want to be gone past the holiday. These are little things I have to do because I have a family.
Are you in your relationship kind of like I am a little bit of a loner? Like just by nature, I think that's part of the reason I'm good at touring and like I don't get that lonely on the
Me too.
road.
No, me
I just don't. And I think sometimes when I'm touring a lot and I come home, I still sort of feel like I'm alone in a hotel. And my dude will be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like I it takes me a second to adjust. I need a lot of alone time, which is maybe part of the reason I can be a stand-up, you know? So that is something that I think we struggle with a lot.
I'm an only child, just
Oh,
like
okay.
you. So I like I hate when I walk in the house and they both attack me.
That's right. I'm like, give me 10 minutes.
I love my daughter and I love them. But if I go to do kickboxing for an hour and I get back at 10:30,
I need a minute.
from 9 to 10:30 in the morning, everybody's calling. When I walk, as soon as I get in the car, I'm just hitting the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up? You have an audition. Hey, what's up? We got to push the meeting back. Hey, what's up? So when I walk in, I got to start sending emails, and they both jump me. So Sundays, they both go to church.
Mm-hmm.
They leave at fucking 9:30. So I take the first flight out. So I
Yes.
walk in at 10. So I got from 10 to 1 by myself. I emptied my suitcase.
Yeah, I just need
take
to be
everything
alone.
out. I give
Marinate.
myself an hour. I go on YouTube and watch 3 videos.
Yeah.
Even though I have my wife and my daughter, and I love them very much, my wife knows I need my shit. And my wife needs her shit.
Yeah.
After we eat dinner,
You got to need the same shit at the same time.
Yeah.
That's the key.
like next weekend, I'm not going out. Because I
Right.
got to go to the Borgata the following week.
Yeah.
I'm going out tonight. So
Yeah.
I go out tonight, Tuesday, and then Thursday, Friday.
When you're in town, do you go out, do shows every night?
No. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Mondays her, Wednesdays are theirs.
How did
Fridays,
you
date
decide
night.
that?
I looked at I thought about 2 things. I thought about relationship And I thought about, because we have big questions that we don't answer. I thought about the whatever returns. What do I get by going out 6 nights a
Diminishing
week?
marginal return.
Returns between, not sleeping, not waking up with her. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday I can handle because I could still wake up with her, take her to camp, be a part there.
Yeah.
Years ago, Led Zeppelin went on tour for a year and a half. Gone. And they come back, and now they played Family for a year and a half. It's pretty tough to play Family after you've been gone for a year and a half.
Yeah.
So,
It's like going to war. It's like they say when people come back
Right,
from
when they
war, they
come
have
back.
to do a week in Germany it's called neutralization. It's just you're all of a sudden
right.
jarring.
That's why I hate when people go, well, I'm going to Boston from Saturday to Sunday. Wait a second. When do you go back to work? Monday. Come back Saturday.
Yeah.
but I don't give a fuck what your mother's cooking. Come back Saturday because you're going to need a vacation from the vacation.
Yeah.
What good is it getting off the plane at 8 and you got to be at work at 9?
Yeah.
I'm just saving you aggravation,
yeah.
time, and parts of your
Yeah.
life. Forget the dinner.
Yeah.
Tell her to make it on Saturday.
Yeah.
It's the same dinner she's going to make Sunday with Uncle Louie. She can make Saturday. Saturday at 4, you're out. You
Yeah.
get here at 11 o'clock. You drive up to 405. It's empty.
Yeah.
And now Sunday, you do your laundry.
Yeah.
You look at your mail.
I'm slow in my I'm meditative at home. I like to light
Me
a
too.
candle. I like to
Me
brush
too.
my teeth. I don't like rushing at home.
Me neither.
And I don't like feeling rushed, and I don't like feeling pressure. So it's like that's what I've been adjusting to being in a relationship. And also I don't like being on or feeling like I have to deliver or perform or be interesting. So it's been a little bit of an adjustment at home, going from like dating and like putting on my best self and being like charming and funny and telling great stories, and then cohabitating and being like, oh no, I'm boring like most of the time. Like I'm not super fun to live with,
I wish people really knew. I wish people really knew. They think I'm out shopping with fucking Tiffany Haddish in Beverly Hills, jumping up and
No.
down, yelling at waiters,
Nope.
squeezing waiters' asses. And that's not, it surprises me when, I appreciate when people reach out to do things. It's like the other day, Too Short reached out. Fuck.
Crazy.
Too Short.
Crazy.
To go down to his party Thursday at 1 PM.
Yeah.
I can't go. I wish I could go to downtown at 1 o'clock
Yeah.
and smoke dope. I still got to drive back on the 101 at 4, and I